Hi, this is me, Helmut, and this is Yin here, and today we're going to talk about the guarantees our program brings with it, and the guarantees it doesn't bring with it. Yin, tell us about it.
Well, the guarantees that we have with this program is that we are going to work with our clients until a predetermined goal in their business is reached, and that goal usually has to do with like how much they are grossing per month. And usually also involving how much money they take home from what they actually produce in their business.
So basically, we don't say you get X amount of more new patients or clients, because X amount of more new clients or patients, well, some consultants or some marketing procedure or whatever it is the client might engage in it may be so expensive that by the time he gets them,
there's no more profit left.
There's no more profit left.
That's right.
Or, like in a time like now, this is very, very important, in a time where there's somewhat a recession, quite a heavy recession, I suppose. They call it the biggest recession since the Great Depression. People in most areas, we find that with dentists and with restaurants and with everywhere, they simply spend less.
Sure.
So whatever new clients or patients were producing 2-3 years ago, they're not producing it anymore.
No.
And there's nothing me, you, and for that much any other consultant can do.
That's right.
And yet most consultants will talk about, no, money isn't the object. It is you who needs to sell them more. And they have a point. It's not that they don't. We say a similar thing to a degree, but we also know it's only to a degree.
That's right.
When it rains, and it's raining right now. People spend less, and that's just all there is to it.
That's right. That's why I like a lot about our program, because we literally work the business owner until he sees profits coming back. And usually, the small business owners, when they think about expanding their business, this is the first, almost the first problem that comes to their minds, that, okay, if I expand my business, there's more expenses.
Right.
There's more
They only see the expenses.
They see the expenses in their eyes, right?
They only see the expenses. They don't see that there's money coming back in.
That's right.
And of course, that money coming back in is an if. And that's where they fail.
That's right.
And yet they don't realize that the whole life is an if.
Right. And that, unfortunately, that if did cripple many business owners from acting.
Of course. Of course, it paralyzes them. That's the whole thing. So anyway, so what guarantees we have? So we have a predetermined goal, but that's with our more like full type of program.
That's right.
We have some smaller programs there too, and in those programs, the smallest programs we have, we always guarantee that a person will at least make double the money back than what he gives us. Right.
That's right. Right. So at least the business owner, when he invests in our program, he's not just investing in, let's say, Yellow Page advertising every month, where regardless of whether he get anything out from Yellow Page or not, he still has to pay it every month.
Right.
Right.
Or the newspaper ad, he puts it in and it brings or it brings not. The flyer send out brings the television ad, it brings or it brings not.
That's right.
If he hires an email consultant, it brings or it brings not. If he hires a search engine optimization, it costs, it brings or it brings not. We actually work if people take our full synergy program, which we always leave with success most of the time, our goal is pretty high. Usually what, 2, 3, 4 times the money made now currently?
That's right.
That's usually what it is. Somewhere in that range. It doesn't always fit the same way. Sometimes it's 10, 15 times more because a person is so small.
That's right.
And has so much growing potential. Sometimes that's not the case, and etc. But it's almost all the time double. And usually we do it in what? About a year's time?
Well, a year's time, 10 months to a year.
Yeah. But we have sometimes worked 2 or 3 years to make it also.
We have.
Yeah. And funny enough, those clients like us almost more than the ones we achieved it right away, right?
Right. They do appreciate that we stick around with them. And sometimes business owners, they do have personal situations that come up. They need to kind of take a leave of absence from, their home.
Well, they don't need to, but it's understandable. I mean, there was this one guy, right in I don't know where it was, in Texas, I think. He took a leave of absence for what, two years. He had, thanks God, something good happening. It's like literally a couple kids got married, and other staff was happening. It was just like he was so occupied with this good stuff. But quite often we also have people happening something not so good. You know, whatever, an illness, or just like sometimes they're so snowed in. It's nothing, you know, and we just can't get them going. I mean, we should, but and then what, a year or two sometimes, or half a year, they come back and there we are, okay, let's get kicking.
That's right.
And they love that.
They love that very much. Yeah. And I really think that's one of the best part about our program, other than the guarantee, is the transferring of knowledge, right, about how to do marketing in a way whereby other people can pay, you know, for your marketing effort. Other people can help you spread your product name, services, your good name for you without you spending more advertising money.
Right. So well, first of all, we teach them that, and we do that, and we at the beginning do literally almost all the work.
That's right.
But again, some of it has to be done by the doctor and by the staff, but very little. But the key is that after they have learned from us and have more or less reached their goal, they can actually continue it on their own.
That's right.
It's like having gone to dental school. Once you know it and you are a dentist, you can then do it on your own. You can still go ahead and hire 10 dentists, however, you know what I mean, and don't do it on yourself. But you're there. And many of our clients actually become literally business people. You know, they go away from one person, one business, and being the main producer, like in dental field, but get 4, 5, and 6 practices.
And didn't you have a client in India, which in the end he became a consultant himself after learning, you know, business consulting from you? Yeah,
it's kind of happening now. First, he improved his business over the last 15 years by 1,000 times, literally. And now he actually, yes, is helping you know, other consultants. Actually, there's 2 of them. One didn't improve by 1,000 times, but he became a consultant nevertheless. Yes. So anyway, our guarantee is you never lose money. We always pay the money back by working till you get it. Okay. And however, with our normal synergetic program, you know, we guarantee a certain predetermined amount, predetermined as we talk to the guy what is realistic. And isn't it true that most of the time our clients, they're shooting for like 10, 20, 30, 40% improvement? That would be like wow to them.
Yes, that's right.
And we always go higher.
That's right.
I mean, we set the goal already higher. Right. We're not just, you know, go above our goal. No, we set the goal higher. Right. In fact, we believe that a 10, 20, 30% improvement it actually causes more trouble than it does good.
Well, it's more work to you know, to build it up. You know, the groundwork is the same amount of effort. So if you only increase by 10, 20%, you'll feel that wow, I spent all this effort for what? For another 20% only.
Yeah. Well, it's like building a highway. Building the highway, it costs X amount of money. Period. Even if you build it rather small. So if you build it a little wider, you know, it costs very little more money. And then you can put huge amount of cars on it.
Good point.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that. So our work is guaranteed. Even the smallest program is guaranteed to the fact that you make twice the money back you pay us.
That's right.
And it's totally on that person's word, right? We don't go and check the books or so, or do we?
No, we want our clients to feel that they're not just getting results. They actually feel that they know what's happening and they can see it with their own eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's about it.
That's about it. So our audience should go to our websites, our blogs, and really learn more about free marketing resources that can help you.
Guaranteed.
That's right.